If you're a regular subscriber to this channel, you know that we just recently took a cruise. This wasn't our first cruise, but it got us to thinking about 10 things we wish we would have known before we took our first cruise. These tips are in no particular order, and we hope you find them at least as valuable as what you paid for them. Number 1, try not to book a cabin in front of the boat. We actually made this mistake on this last cruise, and it turned out to be one of our biggest mistakes. Most of the eating and entertainment options you're going to want to access are at the aft of the ship. Unless you're wanting a walking workout as an extra amenity to your cruise, you're going to put yourself at a serious disadvantage. Also, the front of the ship receives the most movement when the ship is at significant speed or is going through choppy waters. I consider myself to have a strong stomach, and I was feeling ill from the moment of the boat after we disembarked.
Number 2, you don't need to buy the drink package. We're specifically speaking about the Royal Caribbean alcohol package, and this is unless you're going to drink a lot. We estimated that you will need to drink about 5 mixed drinks or 10 beers before you will recoup the price of a drink package. There were some people on board that I'm sure exceeded this, but if you're moderates like us, then you will not see the full value of the package. Also, don't try to buy one package for the room, stating that one of the passengers will not drink, because they don't accept that. So if there's 2 people in the stateroom, both of them have to buy the package.
Number 3, go straight to eat when you board the boat. Most boardings are in the afternoon, and the all-you-can-eats close around 3 to 4 p.m. to clean up and prepare for dinner. When you get on board, proceed to your stateroom if you need to drop off some luggage, but from there go straight to get some food so you aren't stuck hungry for the next several hours while you wait for the dinner restaurants to open.
Number 4, first day, move in opposition to the masses. We know the feeling. When you get on board a new ship and there's so much to see and do, you just want to partake in everything. But don't do it though. You should wait a little bit. That same feeling you have, everyone on the boat does as well. And you will be fighting thousands of other people for venues and attractions that will be near empty the next day. As a bonus tip, in relation to this, get up early. Everyone on board has been enjoying their beverage from the wee hours of the night and will be a little less excited than you are in the morning to get up and ride the water slide or hear up the wave rider.
Number 5, use the activities on board and maybe not the excursions and extras. This is a little bit of a controversial tip, but one that is the result of our own experience spending money on excursions. Most excursions and extras just aren't as exciting as advertised, and you might just find that the $2,000 cabana at Coco Cay or the $700 island adventure in the Bahamas just wasn't worth it.
Number 6, bring a lanyard. It's helpful to have a place to stick your stateroom key. That's it. You're going to need it all over the place, every time, so it's very important to have one.
Number 7, you can bring 2 750 milliliter bottles of wine or champagne with you on board. You heard me right, that the cruise ship will allow you to bring wine or champagne on board, which is a nice money saver if you're wanting to imbibe while on board the vessel.
Number 8, avoid the restaurants on board and stick to the free dining options. I know you're on vacation and that trip to Johnny Rockets for a burger and a shake sounds good now, but most of the time food is already included in the price of your ticket. So go to the all-you-can-eat options like the Food Jammer for breakfast and lunch. Always make reservations for dinner, as the service and food is almost on par with those restaurants you will pay a premium for.
Number 9, breakfast on disembarkation day. Depending on the port you are leaving from, you will want to get up early and grab breakfast prior to disembarking. It can sometimes take an hour or 2 to get off the ship, and you're probably going to have to drive, and you don't want to make the mistake of driving on an empty stomach very far.
Number 10. A ship is as important as the destination. Tour the ship virtually on YouTube prior to booking. Look at the attractions on board, the shows, and the venues. Don't book a particular cruise unless you're excited about the destination and the ship. Anywhere from 40 to 80% of your cruise will be spent on board the ship, and it's a huge part of the experience. You wouldn't book a garbage cow going to Italy just because it was going to Italy. So don't book anything less than the experience you want.
Thank you for spending time with us. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. See you next time.